Just one thing. Either by design or by accident, we are ignoring the elephant in the room. The huge economic problems faced by this country aren't at their core to do with tax cuts or energy price guarantees or with bankers' bonuses or interest rates. They're also nothing to do with whether Liz Truss is a good or bad Prime Minister or whether Boris was a good or bad Prime Minister before that. I tweeted something yesterday and it went viral, normally a sign that you've hit a nerve and arguably dropped a truth bomb. And I think it sums it up. Take a look. Quick reminder, all of this carnage is because we tried to stop a virus that everyone got anyway. Vladimir Putin's appalling invasion of Ukraine provides cover for those politicians and public figures who clamoured to see the country shut down, and a bonkers policy of paying perfectly healthy people to stay at home and to close once viable businesses. Clearly, a squeeze on energy supply as a result of Russia's actions adds some inflationary pressure and bumps up household bills. But nothing compared to the Bank of England printing approximately £500 billion worth of empty money in pursuit of what I consider to be a disastrously failed experiment to stop a seasonal respiratory virus, and a virus mild to most. It's arguably given long-term lost economic output, debt interest and crippling extra costs like the NHS backlog and lost educational attainment from closed schools, an even bigger impact economically. Hilariously, some are blaming our dire economic situation on Brexit. Well, let me tell you, I'm someone that voted Remain. But the argument for Brexit grows by the day. It just hasn't been sold correctly. Yes, the Northern Ireland Protocol must be resolved, a horrible agreement which divides our country down the middle. And yes, there are short to medium-term impacts on small businesses, many of whom no longer export to the bloc. Not good. But in the long run, I'm certain it will be a success, because it's an insurance policy against Britain having to join the euro, an insurance policy against a single European army, an insurance policy against huge monthly payments to Brussels, an insurance policy against having to potentially prop up bankrupt EU states, and it's an insurance policy against any future COVID tyranny. So don't let the Remain-dominated establishment con you into blaming the current chaos on the decision by a majority of Brits to have control of our money, our borders and our laws. Now, the talented LBC presenter James O'Brien hit the headlines yesterday for linking economic meltdown to Brexit. I didn't catch the sequence because I don't listen to local radio, but the point is the same. The media, political and corporate establishment that cheered on the lockdowns will do everything they can to blame everyone else and inflate Brexit's influence. COVID measures are a major fact in why we are here, which is why they must never be repeated. A day of reckoning is coming. I can't wait. Bring popcorn.